ready.
Man, that is going to be a slobber knocker of a game right there.
In all my time, I don't remember somebody scoring 4.
Yeah, it's I use a word, jetapult. It's actually a word. People don't realize it.
Good try. No soup for you.
Trey, go get you some wax beans and
soup for the deli, I know.
yeah, go get you some wax beans and have a good day, man. First downs for Central Clay for 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. Roll call with a spidget.
Roll call. A spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on top. Here we go.
I heard that song last night.
That's why I played it. That's why I played it.
I heard that song last night.
I figured we throw it all the way back to 1989. I figured we'd throw it all the way back to 1989 since you had your class reunion.
Oh, yeah, dude.
We'll get to that just a minute. I want to hear all about it, man. It was welcome. It's June the 16th, and Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. And first and foremost, before we do anything, let's wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day. And what a special day. I love the spring and the early summer, the Mother's Day and the Father's Day and the Easters. And it's just, those days are special. Sure. Family days, and you spend time with your family. And I had a great Father's Day today. I got to go see my dad, and he's not in good shape, but he was able to acknowledge me, and that made my Father's Day.
Oh, I bet so.
And that was great. And then the girls took me to the old barn for lunch, and you know me, I love the old barn, and it was an outstanding lunch, and they were packed, and the girls had me a big basket of goodies, which included Reese cups. You know
Reese cups.
Oh,
I know you love Reese cups.
Which included Reese cups and a nice card, and got me all teared up. And what about you, man? Tell me about your Father's Day.
We went to church with Mom and Dad.
Yep.
Carmi came and Lori. Chris had to work, but Anna and her kids came. So we had a good time. Went out to the club to eat. And, my kids, they got me a gift card at Lowe's, which I desperately need because I got to finish my deck.
I got a gift card in my basket to Hook's Barbecue.
Oh, can't beat that.
Oh, hey.
So we had a good time, man, just reminisced.
Yep.
And Holly just let me just do nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. When I called you, I stayed up pretty late last night for the class reunion. I got in my recliner, and my cat Nugget got in my lap. And I was watching US Open, and I fell slam asleep until Noah.
Power nap.
Till Noah woke me up. He was trying to do write a research paper for college and needed some help. But that was it, man. It was good.
That's good, man.
Good,
and
man.
I opened the show with It's Tricky, Run DMC. I'm throwing it back to 1989. Wally had his 30-year class reunion last night, and I love seeing all the pictures on Facebook.
Oh, man,
everybody looks just like they just graduated last year.
I tell you, they did. And
look at that. Who's that?
That's Catherine.
There's Catherine.
That's our producer's sister.
Yep.
We had it. First of all, let me give.
And I had a crush on Catherine.
Everybody did, man. I tell you. Hey, let me tell you. Hats off to Darren Stevens and Christy Dykes Davis. They really do a lot of work behind the scenes. And out of all, I think I'm gonna brag on my class. Out of all our classes in that '80s group, I think we're the most tight knit.
We can't get 20 people to come out.
We get Tim Barnes. You remember Tim?
I remember. Yep.
Lives in Portland, Oregon. Flew here.
How about that?
Harriet Palmer from West Virginia. They all come.
All came.
But we all had this big voting thing. You had to vote on all this. I'm gonna show you what I won, man.
You won an award?
Won an award. Bring that up there, Diamond Day. Can you see that?
World?
I don't know if he can bring it up.
He said no.
But it says,
let me see.
Boy, you have changed. Boy, you haven't changed a bit.
Boy, you hadn't changed a bit award. I'm going to beg to differ.
I still look just like I did, man.
Well, yeah.
And then got some kisses from
I saw that.
From Harriet Palmer and Rhonda Watkins.
I wonder what was going on. Holly didn't go to this event with you?
No, she didn't want to. Well, we had baseball all weekend, so we were just tired. But, man, I tell you what, we had a blast. And I got some stories, and I'm hoping David Long is going to call because the story he told me was totally different than what you told me.
Well, you might as well believe me.
You and Mark Gully and all them. And poor Neal tells me that David Long got beat by his wife in tennis.
That's a true story.
And he said that was bogus. It didn't happen. That you made him play basketball all morning, then played a game of football, and then his contact popped out. Then you said, play Michelle.
Is that everything he could come up with at the last second?
And then Mark Gully told me which is a real successful engineer.
Yeah.
He said he taught you how to play basketball.
Man, we had a dirt court in his backyard. I used to school him and horse every day after school. Then I taught him to play tennis. Taught Gully how to play tennis.
It's getting thick in here.
I hope they do call in. I should have came to this reunion.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you how popular we are, man. A lot of folks go up to me and say, "Man, I watch you and Neal."
Are you kidding?
I kid you not, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Man, they love the commercials. That's all they go. Hey, man, he said you and Neal should have come and did a commercial tonight. And
Man,
all
we
that
should have.
stuff.
We should have figured that something out.
We should have. But anyway, that was it, brother.
That's
we
awesome,
had
man.
a good time. I wore my Charles Henderson
because
shirt,
of the reunion.
Yeah, because of the reunion.
I got you. I got you. Well, you said earlier you watched the U.S. Open, man. When are we going to get out there and play Pebble Beach? I have it. That is a bucket list. We have got, me and you and Hennigan and Gregory, we got to get out there to the Monterey Peninsula, to Carmel. We got to play Pebble Beach, man.
See, I'm confused. The Pebble Beach I'm looking at now looks like a bay. But the last Pebble Beaches I saw, it was a daggone ocean. Gigantic.
It's
so I'm
different
confused.
networks. It's different networks. This is a Fox coverage, and their cameras are different angles on the water.
Because when Tiger won it in 10, he was hitting over the Pacific Ocean to a hole. I ain't seen that yet out there.
That's 18.
I ain't seen Doodle Squad. I mean, it's just like it's Cinderella.
It's Pebble Beach. Well, you know it changes every year. They got that seawall. They had to redo it.
Oh, did
It's ate up half the course. And they've had seawall problems every year for like 20 years. They redo. They spend millions on that.
So that's in
seawall.
San Francisco.
It's actually in Carmel. It's outside San Francisco. Yeah.
Is that why they're wearing jackets all the
Monterey
time?
Peninsula. How about that? You see that? They're
wearing jackets.
long sleeves. It's like 57, 58 degrees out there. Here we are baking.
Bacon over
98
here.
degrees. 90 degrees here, man.
Hey, at least we got some rain. We were needing some rain.
And I saw right before we started the show, there was a cloud bowling up.
Oh, yeah.
And we may get a rainstorm this afternoon. And but anyway, U.S. Open's going on. We're going to talk about the U.S. Open in a little while after a couple of commercials. We have got to go play Pebble Beach. We've been saying it for 20 years. We got to just do it. We got to do it.
Well, I want to
my brother-in-law Daniel went and played. When Daniel beats me to it, now that's all I've heard is I play Pebble Beach. I play Pebble Beach.
Now, they got golf carts. Oh,
Nope.
you have to walk it.
Yeah, but you get a caddy.
What in the world? This is like Bethpage Black. You
Well,
can't
no.
have a.
It's a public course now. You got it's like $160 to play, but you got to buy a caddy too. You got to buy a caddy.
Unbelievable.
But anyway, hey, I got to give a shout out. I was talking about my brother-in-law Daniel. I got to give a shout out to my nephew Austin Shiver. He got engaged today. And that's Paul and Sherry. That's Paul and Sherry's oldest boy. And there's Austin right there. He's a good-looking dude, and I give Austin a hard time now. Uncle Neal gives him a hard time, and he got engaged today. There he is. They had a big biking event. They're big bikers all over Birmingham, and during this biking event, he proposed to Meg, and I got to tell the story.
Okay.
I got to tell the story about Meg and Austin now. If any of y'all know, my dad's got Alzheimer's, and he really doesn't know many people anymore, and it's a bad situation. But about 2 years ago, Dad fell and broke his hip. He had a bad seizure, and he transferred him from the Edge Memorial, from Troy Regional. They transferred him to Birmingham, to UAB. Mm-hmm. And when we got up there, they put him in critical care, CCU. And the first nurse that came in the CCU unit was Meg. And she came in and introduced herself. And me and my sister Sherry were the only family that was there with my dad, because my mom and everybody was getting ready. They were trying to come the next morning, and Teresa was in Atlanta, and she was trying to get over there. But me and Sherry followed the ambulance. So we were there. And Meg was the nurse assigned to my dad at critical care unit. And she came in and started talking to us. And my crazy sister Sherry looked her straight in the face and said, "I want you to meet my son." That's the true story now. Yes. Yes, I want you to meet my son. He lives up here in Birmingham. He's single, just like you. And I talked to her, and I said, "You need to meet Austin. He's a good-looking dude." This. Well, let me tell you. Austin came to visit his granddaddy in critical care at UAB and met Meg in the hospital room taking care of my dad. And they've been together ever since.
Love at first sight.
I reckon. Whatever.
That's a great story.
Congratulations, Austin. You got engaged today, and Uncle Neal set him up in the hospital room. I'm the one. I'm the Cupid here. Now, Sherry's going to try to take credit for it, but it was me. It was me. It was me. And that was a good story. I enjoyed
I like that.
I like that. That's pretty good.
You know, the best story I ever loved about Austin was when we were shooting fireworks and they all got in a fight. Remember that? It was WWE.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Oh, yeah.
They were little kids.
Little kids, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see where Troy announced they're going to play Kansas State in football in 2023?
I let Tyler know. He was, oh, man, he'd love to.
I know, man. We're going to have to drive out to Manhattan.
We're gonna have
That'll be the road trip that year in 2023.
Run out
Get
there.
out there,
Yeah.
see that. But Troy's starting to fill out their schedule, and they've announced they're going to play Kansas State in football in 2023. And Wally's nephew Tyler just finished playing for Kansas State, so I just thought that was neat.
No, he's got
Troy
one more.
He's got one more year, but I wish that I was
There to-
thinking they're going to miss him by a year.
Oh,
what I was
know.
thinking,
Yeah.
So,
Unbelievable.
golly, man, I was riding down 231, and they about finished with the Jack's hamburgers. You like Jack's?
Man, I used to love Jack's when it was on Park Street.
Now, I used to ride my moped to Jack's on Park Street.
Yeah, see,
When I was
you were a rich
13 years
kid.
old.
You had the moped.
I didn't mean I was rich because I had a moped.
I had the old bike, the flat tires.
Man, I used to ride everybody to the college. I had
remember
wins about 20 of us. I had about 20 trips to the college because everybody wanted to ride the moped
that
to the
blue
college.
moped. I won't never forget that.
But yeah, they're about finished with the Jack's over behind Ruby Tuesdays. When I go out of town for work and I need a quick burger or something, I like to go to Jack's to get their burgers because we didn't have a Jack's in Troy, so it was something different. Now I got to figure out something else.
They got a good biscuit too.
Yeah,
Jack's biscuit. Yeah.
No, looking forward to that opening. Speaking of traveling out of town, I'm going to Birmingham this week for some continuing education on software for the city of Troy. And my two go-to restaurants in Birmingham when I travel up there: Cheesecake Factory
Superior Grill.
and Superior Grill.
That's that night
I gotta go.
that you
We used to
didn't
eat
tip. Yeah, you didn't tip.
No,
that
you
guy.
didn't tip.
No. Hey, folks.
Trey didn't tip. Trey Richardson.
We were
It was
out.
Trey Richardson.
We were at Superior Grill, and Trey did not tip. Poor guy. And we're leaving, and the guy comes out there with
Shaking his fingers.
shaking his finger and the speaking Spanish.
I give the guy, we called him the mad Mexican waiter.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, he was mad.
He was
mad.
mad.
Trey spun out of that parking lot. Man, I thought we tipped him good.
I did too. Apparently,
He's
Trey
mad at
did,
Trey.
man.
But yeah, man, we got a good show for you tonight. We're glad you tuned in. We're going to hit on the NBA Finals, which wrapped up. We're going to talk about College Baseball World Series. We're going to talk about Pebble Beach with U.S. Open. Troy All-Star Baseball got underway this weekend. Everybody did real good. And there was also a couple of big trades in the NBA and in Major League Baseball. And we're going to try to hit on all that. We got our first break of the night. We'll be right back here shortly. What you got, man?
Man,
What's wrong with this thing?
I done wrecked my kayak, man.
What'd you do? Run into a weather buoy out there?
Yeah, I ran into one of those
Out in the
weather
Gulf?
buoys. Yeah, I sure did, man.
Unbelievable, man. What are we going to do? What are we going to do about all this?
I don't know,
Look
man.
how cracked up it
I got to
is.
go and see that
Any
lake.
insurance?
Ma'am?
Insurance?
I don't have any
He
insurance.
should have went to Crease Insurance Agency out on 231 and got him some insurance. Now he's got to pay cash money for this kayak, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Listen to the beach worker right here. He's got to pay cash for his kayaks. Visit Mike Crease, the Crease Agency, the only insurance agent you'll ever need. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Deal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson,
Hey,
Wally.
Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. Yeah. Man, what have you done?
Man, I done messed up.
The wind got caught in that umbrella.
Man, I can't. Oh, no, here's your
Hey, man, you again? You already crashed my kayak yesterday and got an insurance claim about drowning the surf earlier. Now, what happened?
I don't know, man. What, are you injured?
Yeah, I might have to call Jason Jones. What's that number?
You gonna need a splint?
A splint and some oxygen.
Call Jason Jones at Jones Medical. He's going to need a splint for this injury on the beach. 566-1002. Medical injury at the beach. Can you believe it? Man, what are you doing with that pine straw down here in my Jap maple orchard?
Oh, Neal, man, I'm going to have your Japanese maple orchard look like Augusta International, baby.
Man, if you want your yard to look like Augusta International, you need to call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. The grass is starting to get green. Everything's starting to bud. My Jap maples are all blooming. Call Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Oh, my God.
Hey, Neal, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night. Well, Patrick Swayze.
What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys. Yesterday, you already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I pulled
Pulled your leg muscle?
my leg muscle. Man.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope so.
Blake, where's your dad?
Made me come outside. The house flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally?
Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal.
You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
You got to submit.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me who that is, brother.
A guy playing the guitar.
You don't know who that is.
If there was some singing, I might tell you.
That was the outfield.
The out-
Just so you know.
What song was that from the outfield?
Main attraction.
That wasn't one of their hits.
Main attraction. Oh, and I've got to tell you, guess who came as a teacher at the reunion last night?
Who?
Gail
Kilo. I saw her picture on the
Gail Kilo.
How about that? She have fun with y'all?
Oh, yeah, she had
That's
fun.
good.
She had a
Hey, before we took our first commercial break, we forgot to mention who all pays the bills, so we need to do that real quick. The Old Barn Restaurant, man, I had lunch down there today. Woo,
Yeah.
man, it was fun. They were packed, too. They did a great job with their crowd, too. I thought the way we were getting them in and out of there, and the Father's Day special and all that. Turner Mowing. Call Blake, 465-0600. Alabama Real Estate Connection. The across the street from Burger King, behind the helicopter, the White House on the corner. Go see Dina and Toby Adams and all your real estate needs. The Crease Agency on 231 by the railroad tracks. Go see Crease for all your insurance needs out there on 231. The Pig Cafe, Mr. Yanni, biggest biscuits in town, homemade cat head biscuits,
Cat
we
head
used to call them.
biscuits.
And Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn in Montgomery, all your screen printing needs. Severo, Ralph Baker, Hastings, and Reeves, attorneys at law. Crows in Brundage. My sister Teresa came to visit my dad today, and she said, I'm going through Brundage, coming in, picking up crows and bringing it to everybody. You want any? And I said, man, I've already eaten. I started to tell her, yeah, bring it on anyway. But I told her, I said, I've already eaten at the barn. Don't worry about it. But, Crows Brundage, good chicken. All-Star Collision with Derek Bell. He fixed Michelle's car up a couple weeks ago.
Noah will be seeing him probably next week.
No, will. Jones Medical Supply, the official oxygen of Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. And he also does CPAP units. Health Actions, the UPS Store, Hook's Barbecue. I got me a Hook's Barbecue gift certificate in my goodie bag today from the girls. Can't wait to get that going. They make that pound cake out there every morning.
That dude went away the other day when I was with
I couldn't even sleep that night.
No
The girl
way.
threw a piece of pound cake away out there. Unbelievable.
Didn't Hennigan
I thought
jump
that
in
was
there
like a
and
box. I asked him one day, I said, what company do y'all order this cake from? Because I thought, the way they got it sliced up and everything, I said, surely they box cake, So she said, oh, no, we make these every morning. I was like, you got to be kidding. Homemade pound cake. Southern Roots Restaurant. It's now all you can eat, and you serve yourself. Get big a spoonful as you want. They're also open on Thursday and Friday nights. Marco's Pizza, Troy Eye Care, Preston Steakhouse. And Preston's will be doing their Low Country Bowl a couple of Tuesday nights from now. I'll keep everybody updated on Facebook. Stone Cold Heating and Cooling with Matt Johnson. Hey, 268-0917. If your air conditioning, there was a couple people on Facebook wanting to know about air conditioning people. I was tagging Matt left and right. And call Matt Johnson from Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. Bill Jackson Ford. Mama Goldberg's on the Square. Road Mart out on 231. Hey, they fix anything under the hood. Go call Jason Floyd, and he will hook you up. 566-3413, Road Mart. Troy Bank and Trust, the only bank you'll ever need, and also Alabama Restorations, and that's our newest commercial. We hope you're enjoying it. Rand Anderson is the marketing representative for the Troy area, fire, mold, and water. They do it all, and man, they also also do that spray-in insulation,
yeah.
which is, people have been coming from out of town to do that. You now have local folks, Ren Anderson, Alabama Restoration, doing the spray-in insulation, and that's really neat. That is really neat. And for our banner, folks, we got Birds Drugs, P.S. Falk Furniture, and Enterprise, Simply Southern Kitchen with Tori Stone. And I'm going to tell you, I bought some peanut butter muffins, cupcakes. Oh, gosh, so good. Matthews Law Firm out of Ozark, Wise Office Supply. They will deliver your supplies to you. K Rose Fitness across the street from McDonald's, next to Chick-fil-A. If you need a change in what you're trying to do with your fitness, if you've been a member of these huge gyms and all these big-time fitness centers and all this kind of thing, go see Kevin at K Rose. They small-time, one-on-one, personal service. They will fit your needs at K Rose. Go give them a call. Next to Chick-fil-A, across the street from McDonald's, K Rose Fitness. Trust me, you'll like Kevin a lot. And Raymond's Barber, Green Hills Funeral Home, and Flo's just off the square. Ate there last week, had a grilled chicken salad, man. I put it on Facebook, that grilled chicken salad. Oh, my gosh. Man, Flo's got it going on with the food. Now, I'm going to tell you, go visit Flo's. But those are our sponsors. Check them out. Tell them Neal and Wally sent you. When you get there, they always get a giggle out of it. And they might even give you some type of discount if you tell them Neal and Wally sent you.
Yeah, you never know.
Man, if All-Stars are in full swing, Wally, and the baseball all weekend in Troy and Eufaula and Enterprise and all around, man, give us a whole roundup on the Troy All-Stars.
Okay. All right. Well, first off, the 6U, I'm going to have to call these out at 6U,
whatever.
8U
Take your time,
and
man.
stuff.
Take your time. Yeah.
The 6U 1 district in Enterprise, listen to this score, with a 25-22 win.
This is the 6U.
This is the 6U.
Gotcha.
I guess when you win 25-22, you might need to work on some defense. So I'm going to tell Adam Brookins, they need to work on the defense. But that's a strong team, but they went all undefeated then.
Adam says, that's not how you stand to play third base. You got to get in an athletic. If you stand like that, it's like standing in the cafeteria line.
There you go. That's Adam. All right, so 6U were undefeated, and they win an Enterprise, and they'll be playing State July the 5th through the 9th.
Gotcha.
Then the 8U rookie team, they won the district here in Troy, and they will also play in Enterprise for State.
Yep.
The 8U was undefeated. The 8U, I'm gonna say 8U A team was undefeated, and they played. They played. No, I'm sorry. Right now they're undefeated, folks, and they play this Monday night here in Troy at for the championship game. And let me tell you, the 9 and 10, buddy, these folks showed out.
Did they?
9 and 10, Troy 9 and 10, Dixie Minor.
Triple A's?
Yeah, Triple A. Connor Davison threw a no-hitter.
I heard about that. I got something for him in this minute.
Okay,
Keep going.
Connor Davis threw a no-hitter. They're continue to be undefeated, and they're going to play for championship this Monday night. Now, the 15U, Coach Chris Huner was coaching that. They won their first game but lost the last two, but they finished up third. But he told me last night at reunion that they got a special invite to the World Series in Louisiana.
Wow.
Because of their playing ability and stuff. So Chris said that they were going to have a parent meeting tomorrow.
See about
And
money
see,
and all.
see if they wanted to go, because they got a great team.
They just didn't play very well in that time.
Yeah, it was an early game, like at 9 o'clock in the morning. And you know as well, all your travel balls. Those early games
They're difficult.
They're difficult.
Yep. Was there any Troy age group that got put out?
Yes, we did. The Troy 9 and 10 rookies team lost. They did not advance. They did not advance. Enterprise beat them the second game 1-9. And of course, the Ozone rookie team I helped coach. We won district. We beat Eufaula back to back. Let me tell you, we can run them the first game.
Yep.
So everybody and the kids and the coaches like,
we're gonna kill them again.
We're gonna kill them again, and we're gonna be home, and we can watch all our TV shows and have. That bad boy went 8 innings.
That's what my daughter told me. She was keeping the scoreboard.
8 innings, brother.
Sydney was keeping the scoreboard. She told me all about it.
Oh my goodness, man! But Bobby pulled us through. Our team never gave up, and that was special. So that is our recap right now with what Troy has rec league wise. Now I tried to get Chris Campbell to tell me what Ayrton was doing.
Yeah.
I saw a few Facebook posts where they had won a couple games down there. Their districts are like Ozark.
Some enterprise teams have done well.
Some enterprise like Enterprise 9U. They won it. Yeah. So we still got Ozone A team that's going to host state here in Troy. Yeah. So that's Adam Brookins' other team,
right.
And Dax Pugh and all them. So and we're going to try. What our goal was, get some of these teams here.
Interview the kids
and stuff. So we're getting that. So don't give up on us yet. Yeah. We're definitely going to do that. Right. But now you said you had a couple of players you wanted to talk about.
I did. There was last week we did not give a Marco's pizza away. We did not give a player of the week last week. So we're going to make up for it this week.
All right.
We're going to give co-players of the week 2 Marco's pizzas. And we got 2 outstanding little kids with Troy All-Stars that really showed out that are pizza worthy.
Who's the person?
Ethan Ernsberger. This is what I was told. Now, there's Ethan right there, and he's smiling with his home run ball. Now, this is 6 and under. Ethan, in Game 1, bounced one over the fence. In Game 2, he hit one off the fence. And in Game 3, he hit his first home run ever to win the game for the 6U team from Troy.
Yes, we heard the cheering and home run.
So, Ethan Ernsberger, you win a Marco's one-topping pizza. And give them a call. Tell them you're the Sports Chat with Neal and Wally Player of the Week. You get a one-topping pizza from Marco's. And there's going to be a co-player of the week because not only was there somebody hitting real good, we had somebody pitching real good. And his name is Connor Davidson. And that's him holding the ball out. And he pitched a no-hitter for the Dixie Minor AAAs versus Greenville Saturday. Yeah. And it don't matter if you're pitching twiddly-dinks. If you pitch a no-hitter, it's a no-hitter. Yeah, and that's something special.
And that's his buddy Kelvin Stewart. He's a catcher, and he's a heck of a catcher, man.
Right. But that's Amanda Stewart's son. Yeah.
And let me tell you, in that league, when you throw a no-hitter, when you get an all-star, that's pretty special because if you're an all-star.
I mean, those kids can hit an all-star.
Hit an all-star, so that is pretty strong.
Connor Davidson, you are the co-player of the week, and you also win a Marco's Pizza, one top and large pizza. So Ethan Ernsberger and Connor Davidson, players of the week this week. Congratulations on your pizzas. Give Marco's a call and tell them you're the Sports Chat Player of the Week, and hope those 2 kids enjoy their pizzas.
And man, let me tell you something. There were a lot of folks at Troy Recreation Park.
I heard it was a great turnout.
Goodness! And the food was good. Hats off to David Dickey again, man. They do that
Brian
stuff.
Meadows and Daniel
Brian, golly, man, they get them in and out. The field, even Noah, I saw him working. Holly took a picture of him actually doing work. Let me tell you, when those games are over,
they get that field
ready for the next game, and it's no lagging around or Johnny doing nothing.
Right.
I mean,
they get on it. I've seen them in softball tournaments. Same thing. And let's remind everybody that next weekend is the softball all-stars. The girls get to play.
Yeah, girls.
So we'll keep everybody updated on that.
Now, y'all playing here in Troy?
Yeah, in Troy next weekend.
All right. Now, you got to tell me what.
I will. I'll keep you updated. But we'll play Friday night. They got padlocks on the back.
Yeah, Meadows busted me again. I'm trying to come through the back.
We're up against our second break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Buddy, what are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing that time?
Oh, Neal, I'm going to put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25s?
Yeah.
They can make 25. Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. They also do brake work and change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Good morning, everybody. This is Neal from Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. It's time for my morning biscuit. I want you to look how big that biscuit is. I'm going to put this butter on that biscuit. Came from the Pig Cafe out on North 3 Notch. Go see Yanni. Get you a real biscuit. Hey, Wally. Hey. What you got there?
Where'd you get that biscuit at?
This is Pig Cafe on North 3 Notch. Where'd you get that?
Oh, man, 231, one of those big box chain stores out there.
Man,
they even got a paper straw.
Man, look at the size of that little thing.
Look at it.
I'm about to put butter on this. Is 3 times the size of that.
I should have gone see Yanni.
go to the Pig Cafe on North Three Notch or call them for catering 334-770-0134. Get a real biscuit. Don't want a wimpy biscuit. Wally, where you been, man?
Neal, I've been across the street
Good
over
Lord,
there.
what are you going to do with all that?
I was across the street over there. The line was out the door, man. And I saw the UPS store, so I thought I'd come in here and see if I
I'm
can
glad
get
you
the
came to the
mail.
UPS store. Unbelievable.
Let me help you with that.
Dude, look at this, man. Can you help him mail all this?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Good deal.
I'm
Hey,
making everything for you.
Grade A customer service at the UPS store. Give them a call today, 566-9470. Don't go across the street. Go to the UPS store for all your copying, printing, and shipping needs. Wally, what are you doing in that Mustang GT 350 out here at Pike County Ford?
Man, I'm about to buy this sweet ride and hit 231 and put my fuzz buster on there, bro.
Man, you're going to need a fuzz buster in that thing. Is that a 5-speed manual shift?
Yeah, it is.
My
5-speed like a
God,
race
what
car, man.
Sweet ride. Look at the clutch, everything, man. Hey, up to $5,000 more than Kelly Blue Book value on your trade-in. Come see them at Pike County Ford. They're dealing.
Hey, Neal, what's going on, brother?
What are you doing with that wood?
Oh, man, my neighbor's out of town, so I'm going to fire me up a barbecue pit right here.
Wait. I don't think this is a barbecue pit.
Yeah, it is a barbecue pit. I'm hungry, man, so I'm going to make some barbecue.
Haven't I told you, call Hooks Barbecue, 808-8008 for all your barbecue needs. Go through the drive-thru, get you some ribs, get you some barbecue. What are you doing at James Sparrow's house? This is not a barbecue.
I think it's a barbecue grill.
That is not a barbecue grill. All your cater needs when your family comes home, 808-8008 Hooks Barbecue. They'll handle all your barbecue needs.
About that one.
Hated that song.
You hated it. Why?
I think of that song. I think of Barney the dinosaur sitting there, just sitting.
Barney?
Yeah.
How does that make you think of Barney? That is Matthew Wilder.
Well, I don't
one
know.
hit wonder.
Well, yeah, Matthew Wilder can put on the Barney costume and it'd just be perfect.
What has that got to do with
think-
Barney?
I think-
How does that song remind you of Barney?
I think that's been on a Barney episode.
No, it hasn't.
I've seen a lot of Barney back in my day. Trust me.
That has not been on Barney.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
Wally
I got to do
Louder.
an update on the U.S. Open real quick.
Oh, yeah. Give us an update.
Okay,
on this.
right now,
Also, Auburn first pitch is about to happen, but stay with us.
Stay with
you
us,
can always
yeah.
catch Auburn. Hold on.
Woodland right now is minus 13.
Yep.
Justin Rose minus 11. Kopeka minus 10. And Usa Hosa Hassan is minus 9.
Who's Hazel? What hole they on?
They were on number 5. Through 7. Woodland was through 7. Rose
Okay.
through 7.
So they're about halfway done.
Yeah, about halfway done.
Get home and finish it up.
Oh, yeah,
Finish
get
it
the
up when
sense.
after the show.
That's a good thing about that.
Being
U.S.
other
Open on the
time
West
zone.
Coast, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, I like that too. You get to watch it at night.
Watch it, yeah.
Hey, it's halfway through the show. It's time for our what we've kind of nicknamed our Facebook Funny, and I like this because Wally never knows what's coming. I pick these out and put them on here. And Wally, every time Wally picks one out, it's either anti-Auburn or too risque to put on public television,
yeah.
and so I just get. But here we go, right here.
Come on, you two. It's Pasture Man. Is that Gary Larson or something?
I don't know where that came from. It's got to be Gary Lawson, don't it?
Yeah, Gary Larson, man, that was just hilarious. But I thought because you never tell me what you can put on, I thought for sure it was going to be the Happy Father's Day and
With
Darth
the-
Vader in the back and Luke. And
Well, I already had this one picked out, but that was good, wasn't it?
that was pretty good.
The Darth Vader thing was good. I shared on
was pretty
Facebook
good.
today, man. Hey, high school softball. We have got to give a shout out to not a shout out, a huge congratulations to Libby Baker from GW Long. Not only did they win the state championship at GW Long in 2A, but Libby was named Miss Softball in the state of Alabama, and that is a huge accomplishment.
Heck,
And she's coming to play for Troy. She's going to be a Trojan. So I'm all excited about Libby Baker. And she was banging home runs.
that's huge, bro.
She was just an incredible pitcher, and she's coming to play for Troy. And I love to go watch the Troy Trojans play softball. And Leanna Johnson pitches, and she's one of my daughter's really good travel ball teammates through the years. So I like to go watch. But I like to keep up with Troy softball. And for the Miss Softball from the entire state of Alabama to sign with Troy, that's something special.
That's something special.
And so I'm looking forward to that. And also, we cannot have a show without having a college football statement, right?
Yeah. Well, what you got on the burner for this?
Here we go. College football. Terry Bowden signs to coach as a graduate assistant for Clemson.
This has got to be a joke.
Terry Bowden, former Auburn head coach, former Samford head coach, and former Akron head coach, is now a graduate assistant for Dabo Swinney at Clemson University.
Now, let me ask you, Auburn.
Let's talk about
okay,
this.
hold on. Let me ask you, Auburn. And our producer, Dave, is a big Auburn fan.
I
So,
know,
Dave, I know you're not listening.
I knew you were going to get David in on this.
How do you feel being an Auburn fan to look back when your coach is supposed to retire and go to the pasture?
Hey, didn't he have an undefeated season, Bowden?
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let me finish.
I thought so.
But how do you feel that?
10-0, yeah.
How do you feel that your old coach that should have retired and put in the pasture and have grandkids on their lap and all this and this and the other, now a graduate assistant that don't even get paid?
He's probably still on the payroll at Auburn, knowing the way they do things over there.
When I saw this, I
thought it was
really
a
thought
joke?
it was a joke. It
No.
was just some type of joke.
No. He's he's decided at what is he, probably 60? Maybe what is he?
Yeah,
he's needing his
he's
doctorate. What's the supervisor doing? What's the supervisor doing on there? Anyway,
Well, no, Chuck Dunn
we
wanted
thought-
to know what the supervisor.
there you go,
coming off
Chuck,
about.
supervisor.
There you go.
but yeah, man, he's probably trying to get his doctorate over there.
Well, he's got a law degree.
Well,
You
that's
know
what I'm
that,
saying.
Bob.
He's probably trying to be a doctor. He's trying to get that PhD out there. Knowing he's trying to further.
he's gained more speed
We're
than
making fun of him. He's trying to further his education.
That's a graduate assistant.
Well, if he's going to be in school, he might as well help the football team. Come on, man. Really?
Oh, and one other thing about Auburn. Steve Stokes, avid listener, or avid watcher of our program, he said that
Lives in Tallahassee.
Lives in Tallahassee now. Did you know this?
Right on the
that-
Macon County line.
Do you know that Auburn claimed the national championship in '83, and they had a national championship party? Did you know this?
I didn't know
They
that.
getting rings and everything. You know, his brother,
When did they claim this? His brother played line.
Line under Bo Jackson went over him many times.
Yeah, he blocked the ball.
No, they had a big party thing at Auburn. This was like a couple months ago.
So they're claiming it.
Yeah, they get national championship rings.
I like it.
You didn't
I like
hear about
it.
that?
No, we need to do a story on it. I'll find it. I'll
Google
find
it.
I will.
They had the Bo didn't come, but they had probably it's about 70% of the folks. Some organization claimed it, so I think they're just trying to slap Alabama in the face
Alpha Insurance National Championship.
or something like that.
Remember
Yeah.
Yellowwood.
Yellowwood
National Championship. Yeah, there you go. I like it.
But
It is a slap in the face.
well, actually, let me back up a punt. It was awarded to him years ago.
Well,
but Auburn would
Alabama
just never,
gave themselves the national championship back in the 30s and 40s, and
No,
then
they
they
didn't.
lost the last 3 games. Yeah, they did.
Oh, they did. All Alabama's national championships are legit, man.
Oh my gracious!
But anyway, I thought that was pretty neat. Stokes talked to us about that. And, congratulations on
Unbelievable.
Auburn on your national championship in 1983.
That's right.
Y'all
Thank
beat Michigan. Didn't y'all tie them in the Sugar Bowl or something? That's what it was. Y'all tied Michigan in the Sugar
At
Bowl.
least we didn't. That was Terry Bowden's year. That's right. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, NBA man. Hey, Wally. Last week on the show, did somebody sit up here in this chair I'm sitting in and say maybe
that was you.
maybe that Golden State would win one more game and then the Toronto Raptors would win it 4-2?
That was you.
Yeah. Well, now Toronto won it 4-2, and well, Toronto finished off the Golden State Warriors, and they did it in San Fran. They went to California and beat them. Now,
Beat 'em.
but anyway, they're the NBA champions, the Toronto Raptors, and Kawhi Leonard proved that playing as a team is more powerful than playing with superstars trying to one up each other. And so I'm not a huge NBA guy, and I don't watch a lot of the NBA, but I do watch the highlights and I do watch the championship games. And it was obvious that Toronto played as a team, and Golden State they had 3 or 4 guys on the court going, hey, I need to be the guy. I need to be the guy. Give me the ball. And it was obvious. And Toronto wins the series 4-2. Congratulations to the Raptors.
Well, I was going to say, I was real disappointed in Toronto's fans when Kevin Durant got hurt. and they just started clapping.
I know
That was just kind of
yeah. And he tore his Achilles. He's going to be out for a full year. It takes a whole year to rehab an Achilles tear.
I don't care if you're a villain or what.
That's right. If somebody's hurt. That's. I'm with you.
That was kind of.
It was classless. That was classless on their part. I will. And when Kevin Durant went out, you know, hey, he was their superstar, and when he went out there, it went the other way. And also, there was a huge trade in the NBA.
Anthony Davis, baby.
That's right.
Tell us a little bit about Anthony, man.
Anthony
That's
Davis,
Blake
former Kentucky standout with Calipari. He was a one and done at Kentucky, but he was with Calipari at Kentucky, and he got drafted by the New Orleans Pelicans. Has been there a couple of years, and he expressed that he didn't want to play in New Orleans anymore, so they've been looking to trade him for several months now, and he gets traded to the Lakers, and it was a blockbuster deal, Wally. LeBron needed another big name to come in and play with him at the Lakers, and they traded 3 players and 3 first-round picks.
Good gracious.
Now, that's pretty strict. Now, listen, they traded Alonzo Ball, and don't you know that they are glad to get rid of that package? That daddy of Alonzo Ball was as crazy as a run-over dog, I'm telling you. But don't you know they were glad to get rid of Alonzo Ball. But anyway, they got Alonzo Ball and Brandon Ingram. Those 2 guys they're starting material in the NBA. They traded Brandon Ingram and Alonzo Ball along with Josh Hart to the Pelicans, and along with 3 first-round draft picks. Now, keep in mind, the Pelicans already have the number 1 draft pick. And the 3 first-round picks, one of those 3 is the number 4 pick. So now the Pelicans have the number 4 and the number 1 draft pick coming up in the draft. The draft is this Thursday, by the way. Hey, we're up against a hard break right here. I'm going to come back and talk more about this trade, LeBron and Anthony Davis and the Pelicans and the Lakers. But David, our producer, is getting on us about a commercial. We'll be right back.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Winnie Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the States. Also, best catfish awards a couple of years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Trawick, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
Man, what in the world? You just ain't T-bone me right here. What the heck? Playing with fidget spinner? Well, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts? Moving on up to the big time.
What's going on, Monopoly Man?
Oh man, Neal,
You got money going everywhere.
I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection.
Roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker.
What kind of call is that? You can't see nothing.
Yeah, I
You can't
can.
throw a football flag in a basketball game.
Yeah, I can.
You need to go get your eyes checked, like for real check.
Where at?
Troy Eye Care, 566-7172. Troy Eye Care on Highway 87. Don't be calling basketball unless you get your eyes checked.
Oh, Wally, what are you doing back here?
I'm steaming the sound.
That thing's hot now.
I can tell.
They serve hot steam sub sandwiches here at Mama Goldberg in Troy, Alabama. And you will burn yourself on that steam. Hey, they got Rice Krispie treats, double doozy chocolate chip cookies, regular chocolate chip cookies, cakes in a cup, chili, potato soup, you name it. Great atmosphere. They have bands on Thursday nights. Come see them at Mama Goldberg's for a hot steam sandwich, Wally.
I can tell you.
Troy, Alabama.
Where'd you got your Coke bottle glasses on?
somebody was asking about Coke bottle glasses last night. And they said, "Oh, real?" I said, "Nah, they're my goodie bag of all my good stuff."
Well, who was that singing?
Culture Club.
Coach Club. All right.
No, that was Led Zeppelin.
All right.
That was Led Zeppelin.
Good
Okay,
deal.
go ahead and finish up on the NBA
Yeah,
stuff.
the trade, Anthony Davis from the Pelicans to the Lakers. Anthony Davis is going to be playing with LeBron, and Alonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart are to the Pelicans, and along with three first-round draft picks. And that draft is this Thursday night, is what I was telling everybody. But let's look at this. I kind of looked at this, and I thought, a lot of times when these big franchises trade, Wally, one side gets the best of another, and it's bad, you know. But I think this is best for both. I think both teams have won right here. I really do. And let me run white right here. For the Lakers, they get another star to play with LeBron, and that's what he needs. He needs, because if you're a LeBron lover and you think he's the king or whatever, time is undefeated, brother. And LeBron's getting old. He needs another superstar if he wants to win another NBA championship. And that's all there is to it. You know, Michael Jordan got to the point, he wasn't winning championships at the end either. But they needed Anthony Davis out there, and they got him. Now, the three guys that left the Lakers, that's a lot of cap space and 3 open roster spots. So they got to fill 3 roster spots because they traded 3 guys for 1. So they got, here are the free agents that they might be looking at to fill those 3 spots. You got J.J. Redick, Kyrie Irving, and Kemba Walker. One of those 3 is going to be a Laker, I promise you.
Probably Walker.
Walker, probably. And also, when this is kind of neat. When this trade happened, the day before the trade happened, the Lakers were 25-1 odds to win the NBA championship at the casinos in Vegas. The day the trade happened, the Lakers went to 7-2 odds at the casinos to win the NBA championship.
That's correct.
If there's anybody in the United States of America that knows what's going on in the sports world, it's the casinos. They can just about name the score. They can tell you who's going to win, by how much. If they think the Lakers are 7-2 odds, you better bet your bottom dollar they're going to be right there working on that championship next year. You watch it. But so you can trust Vegas. But on the Pelicans side, they already got the number 1 pick, and everybody knows they're going to pick Zion Williamson out of Duke. Now they got the number 4 pick and 2 other first-round picks. Man, they're going to have 4 first-round picks. 4. They can load this team up, man, with super talent coming out of college. This is their chance right here. This is their chance to load up that roster with superstars coming out of college right here and to turn that franchise around to where other superstars want to come play for New Orleans. Anthony Davis wanted to leave New Orleans.
Yeah.
This is the Pelicans' chance to start over. They got 4 first-round picks. They can get Zion Williamson. They're leaning towards Jarrett Culver from Texas Tech. All Jarrett Culver did was take Texas Tech to the final game.
No, I know.
I mean, was he exciting to watch or what? You put Zion and Jarrett on the floor together? Are you kidding me?
Man, I was going to tell you something about the Pelicans. When we went on our cruise down in New Orleans, David Bush, he was with us. Well, the night before, they went to a Pelican game. He said, man, they wasn't hard nobody.
But I'm telling you, this is their chance to put them on the map right now.
Yeah.
Superstar Anthony Davis wanted out. This is their chance to make it great, right? To make New Orleans a basketball city right now. This is it. Make or break. They can either blow it or do it. And they can make it where the superstars want to come to New Orleans right now. Now, also, they may be shopping these picks. They may not want to go in this draft and pick all these players. They may start shopping them, trading these picks off before Thursday to get proven players coming in. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be interesting. The draft is Thursday night, but we'll see. But I think it's a win-win situation right here. Pelicans get a chance to wipe the slate clean, get all these picks, and start over. Because you're right, nobody goes to see them. They're not a basketball town. The superstar they had, Anthony Davis, wanted out. Is Zion Williamson going to want out in 2 or 3 years? This is the chance right here to brand the product. All these draft picks in the first round. New Orleans, you're on the clock. And that's the truth. College baseball. You been watching any college baseball?
You know, with all
The World Series?
stuff going on with the
Omaha.
union, I didn't get to watch it.
You didn't get
Now I guess if something popped up, Auburn down 10-0.
No,
in the
they're
first.
not. You ain't lying, Wally. Auburn's just first pitch. But anyway, give us a U.S. Open update real quick. Do you say Kepka's 2 shots down now?
Kepka's 2 shots down. He's -10.
So Woodland's
and Woodland's
12.
12.
So
yeah.
Kepka's fallen to 2 shots down, and they've made the turn on the back nine, I believe. The College World Series out in Omaha, Nebraska. Vanderbilt beats Louisville today 3-1 earlier. Vandy led off the bottom of the half of the first inning with a first pitch home run, and they never looked back.
Did John Rocker's son pitch that game?
He's pitching tomorrow.
He's pitching tomorrow.
Yep, he's pitching tomorrow.
That kid is something else.
Yeah, he's no hitter last time out, just about finished off a no hitter. He's incredible, isn't he? But yeah, he's pitching tomorrow. But Vanderbilt took care of Louisville 3-1 earlier today, and they won it in going away. And Michigan beat Texas Tech yesterday. Florida State beat Arkansas last night. I stayed up and watched that one. It was a 1-0 game.
Oh my goodness!
But it was they scored in the 9th inning, 1 run on a sac fly to right field, and Auburn's playing Mississippi State right now on ESPN2. When our show's over, flip over to ESPN2 and check the Auburn Tigers in baseball playing in Omaha, Nebraska in the College World Series. I still can't believe I'm saying that.
Yeah. Now, what's your prediction on the 9th game for Auburn?
They have not played Mississippi State well this year in SEC play.
I thought Auburn beat Mississippi State.
Well, they beat them a game here and there, but Mississippi State beat them 2 out of 3 right there at the end of the year. You know, over in Starkville. Mississippi State beat them 2 out of 3 in Starkville, and earlier in the year, Mississippi State had beat them. So, if you were to lay both teams out, Mississippi State's probably got more talent than Auburn. Probably do. But you know what? They got to roll the ball out to the mound. The umpire's going to roll the ball out to the mound, and they're going to play it. And Auburn's been hot, and they've been really lucky. So anything can happen. But you asked me what I think. I think Mississippi State's a more talented team. But Auburn's – well, what you just tore that pin up.
Well, I was about to say we got one more commercial break, and when I did,
But
I just hit
anyway, I think Auburn could play with luck and pizzazz and mojo, and they might could beat them. You never know. It's going to be fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
We got our last break of the night. We'll be right back after these commercials.
Hey.
Mr. Neal, is this the crazy guy that does the sports show with you?
Yes, it is. Wally, what are you doing up here at Globe? How long has he been up here?
He's been up here for like an hour, and he hasn't moved, and he's scaring all the customers.
Wally, I know you said you were going to Globe to get Holly a birthday present, but you're taking this a little bit to extremes, don't you think? Acting like a mannequin? We're going to have to call the law. Come to Globe for all your needs up on the square. Globe Boutique. What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital? Pet Resort. I'm about to circumcise this dog. Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spaying and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. Hey, you want to eat your cornbread? Well, leave customers alone out here at Southern Roots. It's all you can eat. All you can eat cafeteria style. Come out here to Southern Roots, go pay, and get your own plate with the sir, I'm sorry. Wally's trying to eat everybody cornbread. Southern Roots, all you can eat, cafeteria style. Every day at lunch, also on Thursday and Friday nights.
Hey, Neal, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundage. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundage?
Oh man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
Man, they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the sauce. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundage. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundage. Thank you.
Wally, what you got there? Hey man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude. Cave holding wigglers? Oh heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good. Well, I got on deep south apparel. What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin. With a hey pole. Oh, Pete Van Horn. Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch a shark. Wait a minute. Break? It broke. The shark broke the hook. We gonna get
Hey, I gotta keep it in the late '80s for the reunion last night. Man, they played this at reunion.
I think we did. Midnight Star.
Yeah, that's Midnight Star.
And that was probably like
86, 7.
no, 83, 84.
You think it was early '80s?
Yeah, early 80s. Midnight Star. That was so good, man. Well, hey, before we almost are out of time, but we want to talk a little bit about Griff Sykes.
Yeah, man. At the
Man.
Charles Henderson High School golfer Griffin McCrary, not Griffin Sykes.
Griffin. Why did I say Griffin?
I don't know, but Griffin McCrary. It seems like every show we're talking about Griffin McCrary. I mean, he stayed hot on the golf course this week, and it's incredible playing by Griff to stay as hot as a firecracker. He won the one-day Alabama Junior PGA at Timber Creek in Daphne, Alabama last Tuesday, and he shot a 1 under 71 to win that. And then on Wednesday and Thursday, he played in the Alabama Northwest Florida Junior PGA Championship, and he finished 5th overall in that. Shot back-to-back 74s. Heck of a week for Griffin Sykes. You done got this
You know who Griffin Sykes is?
Griffin
He used to be our
McCrary.
attorney at AOC.
Yes.
Excellent.
Griffin McCrary. And his father, Colin McCrary, I talked to him, and this is what he told me. He said, Neal, he's put his game in another gear. And I mean, it's right in front of our eyes right here. And it's going to be interesting to see Griffin where he's going to play college golf and all the trophies he's going to win at Charles Henderson in golf and also in his solo career, all these junior events. This is really neat.
Dude,
Because
man,
he grew up at the country club. I've been watching him grow up, and me and Colin are really, really close friends. Played a lot of golf together through the years, and to see Griffin get to this point in his life where he can hit a golf
Like
ball.
I told you when we played Noah and them the other day, and I joked on and on
Yeah.
about his game is.
His own.
You know how it is when you play
Right.
golf with your buddies and you get somebody that's just really
Yeah.
bad, and you're like,
I
why
do know.
am I?
I do know. Yes, I do know.
Why am
Yeah.
I even out here?
Exactly.
That was Griff.
I know, yeah,
That
yeah.
was Griff's body language. Like,
Was it?
I got this hacker riding with me right now.
Hey, that's funny. But then we'll keep up with Griff. He's having a heck of a summer in his junior golf. And next week, Wally and I are going to start our SEC Pick'em.
Yeah,
And
I'm
we're going to
ready
have
for
the
that,
bottom.
man.
We're going to start at Z and go up the alphabet. So we'll do our first 2 teams next week, and then we'll release it on Facebook. And we want y'all to help us on that, and we'll do some giveaways. But next week we start our SEC football picks, and the U.S. Open. Phil and Tiger both made a cut out at Pebble Beach, but they could not get anything going on the weekend. So Phil and Tiger just.
I think that age, man, is just
Time never quits, does it?
it does.
But I'm like you. I don't know if Phil and Tiger ever win another major. Of course, I didn't think Tiger would win another major. Won the Masters this year. But Gary Woodland's up by 2 shots right now over Brooks Koepka. And Justin Rose and Louis Oosthuizen are right on the heels. I'm going to tell you, there was a lot of talk about this is not a PGA event. This is a USGA event. And there was a lot of talk from the players that the USGA had really fouled up the courses the last couple of years. Greens were like goofy golf. I mean, they were like hitting into cement and fast and just it's just unfair. And through the years, me growing up, the USGA was known for skinny fairways and thick rough. Well, the last 4 or 5 years, they tried to get into manufacturing the greens. And this year, I think personally they've redeemed themselves. And they needed to. They needed to. They got Pebble Beach just right. They've shrunk the fairways. The fairways are real narrow, and that's what they're known for through the years, narrow fairways, and the rough is thick. And that's USGA, U.S. Open golf. Those goofy golf greens that they had the last couple of years, man, the players were just so mad. But I think they've redeemed themselves this
How
year.
do they hack out of that big rough?
Strength,
It's good.
Strength. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. But it's a premium. It's a premium on hitting it straight, and it's fun to watch. You know that you got to hit it dead straight in the U.S. Open, and that's every year. But I'm so glad they left the greens alone, because I mean, yeah, they're hard and firm and this, that, and the other. But I think the USGA has redeemed themselves. They really made fools of themselves for the last 3, 4, 5 years, and they're back. And Major League Baseball Go vote for your All-Stars.
5 times in one day. They
You
said.
can vote up to 5 times in one day. www.mlb.com. Go vote. He's going to be voting for the Cubbies, and I'll be voting for the Braves. Thank you for joining tonight. Go watch Auburn play baseball on ESPN2. We'll see you next week. Sports Chat with Neal and Wally.